Dragonlance 6, the second 6B, and you guys are in the City of Lost Names. You've gone through the Path of Memories, if we look in the map down here, to get into the city, and you were told about the Temple of Paladine over here at the northwest quadrant of the city, where hopefully you can get the Dragonlance reforged. You also have Dragon Army forces throughout the city, concentrating at the occupied mansion, the Threshold of the Heavens, and then really concentrating at the Bastion of Takesis in the southern quadrant of the city. And from the Bastion of Takesis, last time we played, you guys saw the dragon. You saw Lord Soth and the skeletal gold dragon that he was riding. Leave from the Bastion, head south. The army spotted them, told you about them. They flew on past the army, though, so you don't know where he's gone. And that's where we pick up. Now, you guys were circling around. Basically, when we left off, you were in this northeast quadrant here, trying to get to the Temple of Paladine.
I want to avoid those patrols, right?
Exactly. And you guys were all pretty much full hit points, but keep track of your resources because you'd use a lot of resources. And here's your tokens right up here. So,
but the dream ones we didn't burn.
The dream ones are the ones you didn't burn, right?
Okay.
Dream ones.
Except for Mooncatch. Mooncatch did really burn those. Whatever you did in the fight against the Silver Dragon. That was Mooncatch's test of high sorcery.
Oh, right. Those dream ones, I understand.
So, what do you guys want to do? I'm going to move Skathak down to where you're at. So that's where you guys are headed in the city now.
You want to do really quick introductions?
Yeah, let's do that real quick. Let's start with Benin. Go ahead, Benin.
Benin is a dwarf who grew up on the streets as an urchin and then started to feel the touch of the divine. So he's following that and using his new divine powers to try and do some good and lift up the people around him.
All right, and Calvin.
All right, Calvin is a Kender Outlander guide, collector of stories. I call him the Hoopak hero. He also drives Tom absolutely insane, switching initiative every combat round.
Yes.
That is Calvin.
If there's one thing I hate about one D&D, it is Calvin. I mean, no, the feet that Calvin has.
Sure.
Mooncatch.
Close that.
You see a Kinder in a garishly red cloak chasing a little white mouse around the ruins. Yelling, bad familiar, get back here. And he does manage to finally catch the mouse right before it runs into a hole. And he's just like, really familiar. And then he puts him back in a pouch.
All right, then we got Skathak.
Skathak Brightblade comes from a long line of Solamnic knights. And she is endeavoring to restore her family name and the honor of the Solamnic knighthood. She is a paladin with some sorcerer levels.
And Wilvin.
Wilvin accidentally drank some enchanted fey wine, which gave him mirthful powers that fuels his barbarian abilities.
All right, so here you are in the City of Lost Names, dodging patrols. I put Skathak where the party is, which is right there. Where do you want to go now?
Well, I think we need to head for this bridge here, right? I don't think we want to cross the water without it, so let's just come up here.
Okay.
So you kind of
on your way to the bridge, you have an encounter. And so the first thing you get to is like this, if you look on the map of the city, this rift that is right here by Skathak. And it's like a seismic rift where an earthquake has pulled the earth apart there. But you find a spot where the buildings are close together. Unfortunately, when you find that spot, you find something else there. So let's see what happens. Okay, so and you guys are here. So you've approached to like here, and all along this line, you see here and there Draconians or members of the army. Looks like they're working on some sort of project. You find a spot where it's kind of isolated, where there's nothing to the north within visible range, or to the south within visible range. There is no spot, unfortunately, that you can cross where there aren't any, unless you go way out of your way north or out of your way south. So you find the best looking location, and you approach it to, this point here where you have in the map, where they haven't spotted you, but they have looking out at least 3 silver hulking Draconians, wings kind of fanning the air. You see there are quite a few like workers around, coming and going from the crevasse. And there's like a command table with a Dragon Army Dragon Army officer at the command table. So you need to get from the right side of this map to the left side of this map, and keep these guys contained so they don't go get others.
Don't worry, I've got this, and I'm gonna cast disguise self and turn into the goblin.
Probably not going to work.
Butt puncher, gut ripper.
But
Gut ripper bump.
do the workers seem to be like consenting workers, or are they not consenting workers?
They're not chained or anything like that.
Okay.
Let's see if but they don't look like they're anything more than common laborers.
Okay.
And not in, they probably don't come from here, so you're not sure where the army might have got them, except for maybe conscripted from the lands to the east where the army came from.
Well, y'all, I don't think there's any sneaking. Them flying draconians are going to have a real easy time getting off to the north and south. Do we have a good plan for containing them? I don't think we're going to be able to sneak through.
Oh no, we don't need to sneak. We'll convince them we're part of the dragon army.
But that's literally, it's not gonna. We need to have a plan for when that doesn't work. Please.
I can teleport on one of them.
You could. Oh, nice. You can literally just jump on one. That works.
There's only 3.
There's 3.
there are
That
only
can
3.
fly. And I think those are the ones that, when they die near you, they like scream or something, and it's like a charm or something effect. Or
Have we faced these before?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've seen these big silver ones before. They're like the size of ogres.
But never 3 in one place.
Nope.
Not yet.
There were 3. And
Not
this is a
yet.
guy who. Well, and this is a guy who normally rides one of those dragonelles. So we might need to.
Yeah.
They might have a dragonelle hidden somewhere.
Speaking of dragonelles, you kind of shiver a little bit and look up in the sky, and you can see them here and there patrolling, but you haven't. You duck into the buildings if anything goes overhead. So
Gotcha.
you're going to definitely time it for when there is no patrol coming.
All right. Well,
How tall are these walls here?
About 10 feet tall, so tall enough to block line of sight completely, unless you fly.
now we could try to use the ruse to like draw them in closer before the ruse doesn't work. I mean, that could be a thing.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know why
sneak up on 'em.
you don't think it's going to work.
Buddy, when a thing never works.
Yeah, I'm out of taunts, right? So that would have, maybe we could have taunted one into your point to keep them close.
Oh hell, I think I got a thing for this.
Maybe if we sneak and try to talk to the workers and see, maybe they have an idea where their weakness is. I'm pretty stealthy. I could try to move up on them.
Hell, I can try to use my channel divinity. Keeps them from moving 30 feet away from me. All right.
Okay.
I mean, if you got right here, well,
I will, if we have the time, I will switch into that armor. What was it? The chain armor.
Yep, you can take the time to switch.
Yeah.
I'll hold the cloak over you so you have some dignity. I don't know what you wear under
Too
your
bad it
armor.
only comes up to your waist.
Yeah, that's right. Well, your knees are covered.
Skathic isn't worried about it. Sorry.
So I could sneak up to this one here, or try to sneak up to this one, and see if they can give us any kind of intel, or we can just attack outright and go ham.
Or we could try to convince them we're part of the dragon army and let us pass.
Well, let's try to convince them, and when it doesn't work, just know we've got to lock them down, which means we focus fire the ones that don't get locked down.
All right, Mooncatch, where you want to head?
Let's do it.
I'm just going to
Gut Ripper.
I'm gonna walk up with them because I speak Draconian and I've got the armor on, so I look like an officer or something.
I just beheaded this the bridge is down there. Yeah,
There's a
we'll
couple
just go down
walking
this way.
planks to cross either to the north or to the south.
We'll go to the south.
Okay. So 30 feet away or so, that Draconian challenges you in Draconic, and it says, "Who are you? What unit are you with?"
I respond in Goblin. I don't speak the tongue of the High Lords. Do you speak?
He doesn't
You speak
understand
my
you,
language.
so he speaks to you, Skathak. You speak for this one?
Well, no, but they are with me. We're with the Gut Rippers.
Okay. I haven't heard
Coming
of
out of Kalaman. Yeah, we just got here. Everyone that came over from Kalaman when they brought most of the forces over. That's us.
Okay.
But we just recently got to the city. We were in a battle with some Kalaman forces who chased us across the sea, and they sent us back in here. Our unit was pretty much decimated, and we're supposed to be reassigned.
Make a charisma deception check, DC 16.
Oh,
Oh, you have advantage.
Oh, an advantage. I was just about to.
because of
So
Mooncatcher's
you can
amazing
just click that button
impression.
again. I
Oh,
only
shit.
have it rolling one time. So,
Oh, there
you're
you go.
18. There you go.
Well,
He steps aside to let you guys pass. Well, he doesn't step aside. He lets you walk around him.
Yeah, we'll definitely walk
And
around.
then Calvin, are you? What do you appear like?
I told you it would work.
Like a kender?
yeah, I just drag my head down subserviently, like carrying arms.
Oh,
Like-
if you're with us, I'll stand behind you and I'll poke you with the dagger.
Yeah, I'll just
Okay. And Wilvin,
my
what do you
head
want to look
down.
like?
Do I have any red articles of clothing?
I don't know. That's up to you.
Probably not. How's this wall looking over here? Could I like teleport behind cover to this wall and then teleport again out of sight?
No, not really. They're like more than
No.
30 feet apart from each other, so it'd be hard to get past them unless you have some sort of disguise or something.
Okay. I don't have like disguise kits or anything like that.
Those are new conscripts that we picked up out on the plains.
And then your dwarven cleric.
Yeah, the dwarf. I don't know if we'll make much of him, but he's got a mouth like a pirate,
All right.
and he's got the morals of a pirate.
So you guys get to
I'm a
there,
pirate.
and Ben, you can be in the trailing behind there, and then this Sevak, he's a little dumb. He just goes along with it, and you guys can head on by.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
So then,
Oh, nice.
Take
Saw that
inspiration.
coming.
take it back, Josh.
Everything
You
I
just
said
let it
was-
happen to make me wrong.
so from what you can tell, these guys were engineering something like they're working on the foundations of the city itself, trying to shore them up. Okay, then your next place you get to is the bridge. Actually, there's a building nearby that looks to have a mostly intact tower that you're walking by. Before you get to the bridge, it kind of stands out in the fact that it's got a mostly intact tower. It's got some stairs that go up to the top of the tower. So you can go up there and check it out, maybe get a line of sight to some things and get a better look out of what's around if you like. And then disturbingly, you see a skull up there, like a big animal skull mounted on the wall. And looking around, it looks like that's pretty common decoration for this whole tower.
What?
So, oops, didn't want to do it inside. So there's the whole tower. You can see skulls all along the walls. Do you want to walk on by or check it out?
Well, it's going to be a fight in resources, but it sure begs the question of what's in there. What do y'all think?
I want to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the view could be worth it too.
Okay.
Yep.
So put you guys where you want to be when the first person gets to the top of that ladder. The ladder being this one here. The first ladder climbs you about 15 feet up. The second ladder climbs you another 15 feet up.
Okay, there we go.
Everyone else put you guys where you want to be. When
We
you
got-
reach the
wanna
crest,
stealth up.
Wilvin, you spot a creature
Yeah.
that looks like a humanoid frog with long, gangly limbs. And it looks like it's been waiting for you.
Can I just
Like it saw it coming.
like start going back down, or do I hear it approaching me?
No, you see it. You see it right there, and he sees you.
Does it
And,
look hostile?
It's not attacking you. It definitely looks horrendous, but it's not attacking. Where'd it go? Here we go. It says, "You don't belong with the army. Please,
You don't look like you belong either.
come. Let's speak."
That's where we're leaving.
Yeah.
Do I hear it say it from where I'm at?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. That sounds interesting.
no closer than that. I'm a hunter, and I'm here to collect trophies.
Hmm.
Ooh, cool.
I'll-
What do you got? I've got these, and I start emptying my pouches.
He
showing the
shows
trophies
all
I
the
have.
skulls along the walls.
Oh, wow.
All the bones piled up in the corner there. And he says, "What I want, though, are the remains of one of every type of draconian.
What about a green
Oh.
duck feather?
If you can help me gather all 5, I will trade you a valuable magic item for them.
Will they explode, though?
Just the
The problem-
remains. I know it won't be full skeletons or anything.
Right. Are you going to come with us, or are you going to stay here?
I'm going to stay here."
You're really more like a collector.
Correct.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I don't guess we can see what the magic item is up front.
Is it a Vorpal Hoopak?
It's not a Vorpal Hoopak.
Okay.
He looks down at his clawed hands, and you can see on one of them a ring. And the ring, you can just make out it's got like some motifs of like feathers on it. He says, "One of my rings I will trade."
Well, it's not like we're not
Yeah,
going to
I mean,
be killing them anyway. So
Can you give us a list of what the 5 kinds are?
There's Baz, Bozak, Capac, Sivak, and
Abednego.
So Baz, Bozak, Capac,
Sivak, and Arak.
And Abednego.
Arak. Sure. I mean, if we come across them, we're sure to kill them. So
While you're having this conversation,
ones back there.
yeah, while you're having this conversation, you're able to kind of look out across the city. And from your location here, you can see that there are patrols on each of the bridges. Looks like there's Sivak Draconians actually standing guard on each bridge.
have you had an opportunity to see what's going on with that old temple over there?
Which one are you pointing to?
The Paladine.
Paladine.
It's kind of that area, yeah.
No, there is a power there.
Power?
A power that doesn't sit well with me.
Oh, okay. Like part of this dragon army, or no?
No,
Okay.
Opposed to it.
Oh, so interesting. Okay.
probably a friend of ours.
Do you know any way across those bridges other than open fighting?
Mm,
Some secret way to the other side of the city?
no, there's really not, unless you can fly or swim.
I can swim. I'm part sea elf.
Do any of those rings allow us to fly or swim? Or, well, breathe underwater?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, I like collecting things. Not like my little friend here, although Mooncatcher and I are the same height. But yeah, we can bring him to you. I'm a little bit of a hunter and collector myself, so not that I need anything in return, but I'm sure Skathic or Woven probably needs something. Maybe a stronger weapon. So.
Okay.
How have you been able to go unnoticed?
I have not. I've killed several. They hunt for me all the time.
Oh. Okay. All right. Sounds fun.
Okay. So you head off to the bridge.
Yeah.
Yep, we got to collect some bodies.
Go ahead and make a wisdom perception check for me, everyone.
Let's see.
Mooncatch is
Look at that
playing
woven.
with the green duck feather.
23.
Can you center us on our tokens? I was overlooking at the big map and there it is. All right, wisdom. Nice, Wilman.
All right. You're some distance away from where you left this guy. When Woven, you pick up that he's tailing you. Or something's tailing you.
Well,
You
maybe
don't
he's
actually
coming
see
with
him.
us. Yeah. He's going to carry the remains back after we kill him.
Do you guys want to try and go back and confront him? Or
I think we should. I don't think we want him jumping on us in the middle of combat. And we've encountered 2 other of those things, and they've both tried to kill us. So
Okay, so you go back, you look for, that where you heard the sounds of something following you. Make a wisdom survival check if you're trained in survival.
I'm good at this.
Nope.
18.
18, Calvin, you find tracks that match that creature that end abruptly about where you heard him, Wilvin, and then it looks like he either teleported away or flew away or something.
or he's still standing there, maybe.
Or he's invisible, still standing there.
I will.
I'll the space with my hoopack.
Nothing's there.
Okay. I was going to toss sand, but I was basically the same thing. Interesting.
So you want to press on?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, you look all around, you don't find any sign of him. So you're going to get to where the Draconians are watching the bridge, which is over here, and decide how you want to proceed.
I can go up there in my disguise, my butt puncher disguise, distract them.
I mean, if we can sneak past these and get to that temple, I mean,
All right. But you want
getting
to
a magic ring would be cool, but
go up there next to a Mooncatch within about 10 feet or 15 feet, wherever you're going to stop and talk. Rest of you put you where you want to be when he does that.
would you all follow close so we can say you're conscripts or prisoners or something?
All right. All good? As you're moving up, you spy this guy, this gray slad, flying through the air, great sword drawn, charging toward the Sivak Draconian. So roll initiative.
That is not what I expected.
Skathic. S'il vous plaît.
So do you use the guy's help fighting these things, or do we sell that guy out to these things and use them as an excuse to get past unchallenged?
Now let's kill them and Maybe he'll help us with the next batch of them.
Fair enough.
He might be our wrecking ball.
Colin Miley.
Plus, I really think that I could convince him to trade something cool for the green duck feather.
Probably, maybe.
You trying to do a YouTube video where you trade your green duck feather in for like a Dragonlance at the end?
Well, yeah, except that since it's Mooncatch, he would then trade the Dragonlance for a really cool looking brick.
Rick.
How
then-
cool.
I mean, it would be like a really bright red color.
There you go.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just fixing the initiatives I didn't fix before we started playing. There we go. Add Mooncatch. And would you roll 4.16? Okay. Who do you want to trade with, Calvin?
Please.
With who?
Scathic. Hello.
9.08, 19.8.
Perfect.
Okay. The Civic at the far side of the bridge shouts a warning, having seen the Slad flying toward the front Civac, and he will 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He takes the air and gets to there. He'll be 10 feet off the ground. So he'll be in the same spot as his friend. And then he'll be readied to attack. And he's done.
Do they seem like they're violent towards us or just the guy in the sky?
All of you.
Cool.
Scathak, your turn.
Well, shit. I want to try this thing. They're fucking way up there. A second. I'm going to use a 2, 3, 4. I'm going to use a slot and bless all of us.
All right. Then the next Civic
Nice.
goes.
And then I am going to move I'm going to move back here.
All right. He will charge at Civac then. Multi-tack, and when he gets there with the 2 swords and a tail, sword number 1, Civac, is a 23 for 15 slashing.
Yeah, that's gonna
Sword
do
number
it.
2 is a miss. Tail attack is a 23 for 11 bludgeoning, plus a 14
Nice.
strength save or knock prone.
Let's see, 19. Well, I should have shielded the first one, but I will shield that second or that third one.
Okay.
All
right.
Going up and
That's it for him. Wilvin, your turn.
I'm just going to move up and hit this one right in front of me. I ran out of rages, so I'm just going to hit it with my greatsword twice.
oh no, there it is.
What's it loads? Anyone seeing anything?
Nope.
Oh,
There it is.
There we go. Okay.
It's
16 to hit.
16.
That's a
Is that
hit.
it? Okay. That's 15 damage, and then 18 for 14 damage.
You didn't need my stinking bless anyway.
So 16 and 14. 16 and 4. Got it. After Wilvin, Benin.
Benin is going to try and banish the one in the middle. I don't have a button, but it's a save.
All right. Charisma save, I think. Ooh, wow. 20 on the die.
That seems
Oh my god.
Seems unfair.
unreasonable.
After Benin, the Civac surrounded by you guys will turn on Wilvin and attack. Sword attack 1, 18 for 12 slashing. Wilvin. Sword
Okay.
attack 2 misses. Sword tail attack is a miss. And then Calvin, your turn.
All right, I'll hoopack the one on Wilvin. Hoopack. 20 for 13. 16 for 8.
All right.
And I will move here to protect Benin. React and ask everybody how much they explode when they explode.
I want to say these are slightly larger. Like this was like 15 or 20 feet.
Okay, this thing
That's
comes flying, swooping in next to you, Wilvin. It's the reek off of the thing is disturbing. It gets there and it will multi-attack with a bite and 2 claws or a greatsword. Do a greatsword first. Ooh, missing with a 13 on his greatsword attack.
Holy
Then
shit.
biting the Civac, missing again.
Oh, fine.
See why he
Mooncatch.
needs the help.
You're not a very good hunter. I'm going
The
to
thing
cast.
turns and glares at Mooncatch.
I'm going to quicken a haste spell on Scathic,
Ooh, damn.
and then I am going to move back 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, and I'm going to hoopack a firebolt at the really badly injured one. That's going to be a 24 for 17 fire damage.
17, that finishes him off. His
That's how you
death
do it.
crumbled to dust and formed spectral shrieking image of Mooncatch.
Yeah.
It lasts for a minute. Hostile creatures in 10 feet are frightened for a minute. 14 will save negate. So Wilvin, Scathak, and this guy, not immune to fright, will save 14. Made a save.
I'm fine.
Okay, after Mooncatch, that round's over. Then we got the Civac that was furthest away. So you can close here. You saw what Scathak did.
It got better with haste.
Yeah. So you'll fly over the head of Scathak to attack Wilvin. Multi-attack and sword.
In Draconic, I'm going to call him a coward.
18 for 12 and 18 for 6 bludgeoning, Wilvin. And I don't know if you got your damage last time or not. And 14 strength save. Or go.
Lovely. I'm fine.
Your hit points aren't updating for some reason.
Oh, I'm at 68 right now.
Yeah, I see him at 68.
Oh, weird. That is weird. I double click on it. It says 68 at 98, but its bar says 98 at 98 for me anyway.
Yeah, that's been happening to me since they changed those bars a while back.
You've been having a bar just stay full.
Oh yeah, players reload seem to fix it.
Oh, really? Huh. Okay. Well, after Scathak, or after Draconian, it is Scathak's turn. I'm gonna reload while you roll.
All right. Let us. I like this guy in front of me. All right. Gonna pull out the rapier. Just check my resources. That's what I thought. Oh shit! I got one more of those left. All right. I'm gonna pull out the rapier. I have at him. Let's let that 18 ride for close enough. 18 for 10 again. Maybe again.
There's an error. It's reloading now. APIs are.
I broke it.
Better not keep being this fragile. I'll have to look at something else. There it goes.
13 more from that. The hasted. That's at least an 18 with bless for 14 more. And then with my bonus action, I will pull out the dancing longsword and have it attack. That is a 15 for 8.
15 missed.
And I'm done.
Okay. After Scathak, got Sivak going. The one by you, Scathak, that you just attacked all those times. Gonna multi-attack you with a sword.
You could give up, coward.
12's a miss. 20.
Misses with haste.
And then tail. And then Wolven, your turn.
Their skull is going to adorn this creature's tower.
I'm going to teleport over and finish this guy off.
Nice.
13?
No.
Okay, well, 18 hits for 17.
You might be reading that wrong. It should be 15 plus 3, so 18. The 3 is your great weapon master once per your turn.
Right.
So
18 then.
18, got it. Okay.
Then I guess I'll mark it too.
Okay, your turn, Benin.
Well, Bennon's going to take the low-hanging fruit there and try and Sacred Flame that one to death.
Dex save 18.
Oh, damn it.
Oh,
Benin, we teed it up for you.
Calvin, your
I
turn.
know.
All right. I'm going to do some superiority dice. So, just a warning. 20 for... Oh, yeah, I said superiority dice, which is the maneuver one. So I will do 33... Okay, 20... Oh, 30 for... Well, 30 for 33.
On the west one or the east one?
The one that's right in front of me. Well, no, that's a lie. I would have went for the weakest one, to be honest.
Okay, down it goes. And that was Calvin. Here's the death throws on Scathak and Wilvin, unless you protect Wilvin Scathak from fear.
I don't think I do.
You don't have that yet. That's right. Okay, 14
No,
wisdom
yeah,
save for you too. But Wilvin, you get plus 3 more. Oh, and you roll a 20
nice.
anyway.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Scathak's good too. Okay, what else, Calvin?
Now the one right in front of me, I'll hoop hack it for 24, and I will then. Oh, we changed some of the buttons. Action surge.
Ooh.
Oh,
okay.
action surge. Sorry, I have one left. 23 for 9 and 17 for 15.
Nice.
And I'm out of action.
All right, now the slab leaps to that thing, attacks with his bite first to try and bite off a big chunk of this thing's flesh. He does, successfully doing 14 magic piercing and 2 necrotic. 14 total magic piercing and necrotic. Ooh. And with his jaws kind of slavering, he steps back, feasting on the flesh of that Draconian. The Draconian swings at it wildly with his sword, missing. And as he's walking away from the Draconian, feasting on the Draconian's flesh, he's eyeing Mooncatch.
Oh, the fuck he is.
Mooncatch, your turn. You with us, Josh? Mooncatch.
Sorry, I'm muted.
Firebolt on the Draconian?
Yep, for 12 fire.
All right. And let's see, the only one within 10 of them is Scathak. So Scathak, you got to do the death throws, fear effect.
And then I'm going to look at the slot and be like, seriously, that's how you do it.
The slot, even though he's eyeing Mooncatch, isn't going to attack them. Do you want to stay in combat or drop out? Your call, Scathak.
Scathak's going to attack it.
Okay. Go ahead, Scathak.
It's an evil creature, and we've got spells going that I don't want to have to cast to fight it later. Shit. Speaking of spells, I smite this fucker. Oh yeah, I can't. All right. Gonna come in with the rapier. 14 plus a 17 to hit the thing.
That's a miss.
Ooh, row. Oh, how about a 27
That's a
to
hit.
hit? I'm not gonna reroll that. I will put I'm gonna do a second level smite here. Second level divine smite coming in, so 15.
It is
27. Oh, make that what is that? 15, 22, 34, and demoralize it.
Some save for demoralizing.
Yeah. But they'll still have disadvantage on that first one, I think. So that was 2 rapier attacks. Got a third one coming in here from the haste. That's another 20 plus.
That's a hit.
Let me just look at his health. Yeah, I'm gonna smite him again with the second level. So 12, 23, 32. Yeah, 32 points of damage. And then bring the sword over and have it try to attack. But I don't think it's gonna get there with the 14, and I'm all done.
After Scathach, Wilvin.
We cannot abide this evil.
He's just not a very good hunter. I wouldn't call him evil.
And then attack twice.
I'm pretty sure he was looking at you like he was going to eat you, friend.
The first one hits probably.
Yeah.
For 17.
Okay.
Then I guess I'll use a second wind and action surge.
Nice.
22
Yep.
for 17
Okay.
and 19 for 12.
19. Okay. And then Benin, your turn.
Yeah, Bennon's running low on spells, so he will call Divine Light down on this thing.
Sacred Flame, Dex save. 16.
Oh no,
Calvin.
All right, I'm just gonna hoop hack because that turns out that all I can do. 22 for 9, 27 for 9, and
Okay.
I will move over here to protect.
Nice. Okay.
I don't know why you're protecting me. You guys are all the ones attacking him. I'm just standing here.
You've never seen something I a T-bone, have you?
All right. It is going to move
Don't do it.
to there and then to there.
Oh shit.
And then it's going to cast a spell, Cloud Kill at 5th level.
I will try to counter that.
Okay.
Takes it.
DC
So,
15 Charisma check. Boom.
Got a 15.
Countered.
Don't do
You-
that.
You can auto make a counter with your magic balance.
Yeah.
Efficiency bonuses for long rest automatically counter up to 5th level.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's cool.
Yeah. Okay. Cloud Kill countered. And then Mooncatch.
That wasn't very nice. And then I'm going to firebolt him. 28, but that's only for 5.
28 for 5. Got it?
Does he take all of that?
No, he doesn't.
I'm going to quicken a magic missile.
Okay.
I really want to try to for 13.
13 more. Nice.
Try to make sure I get the kill.
Scathach, your turn.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll do that. Oh shit. Need a good roll there, I think.
4 there. No.
Oh shit. Well, did not get that. Let me try again.
Your haste doesn't give you a bonus, does it?
Oh, no. Not
No.
much. God damn it. And that's gonna miss even with that. Well, that's gonna hit. Oh, fuck this guy. He is a fiend and he needs to go away. So we will do that. That has to be a second level. So that's 20, 26, 38 points of damage.
And that cuts him to the ground, at which point he melts into a pool of black ichor, except for a ring which falls and rolls across the ground.
I'd like to catch it before it hits the ground. Like,
The ring is a ring of feather falling.
cool.
And the bridge is yours. So you guys can cross
Hell
at your
yeah.
leisure. And when you cross that bridge, that puts you with the temple right ahead.
Cool.
You want to proceed on to the temple?
Do you guys need to take a nap or anything?
Well, I'm hoping he said there's a force in there that was repelling him, so he's evil. So I'm hoping that maybe we'll find a safe place to rest in this
Okay.
temple as well.
Fair enough. I will jump in front of any attacks
Okay.
until we make it.
I mean, I'm not hurt. Not really. I mean, took a little damage, but
Okay. A lot of people are afraid to take help from Kinder. So
I don't. You're so cute. I don't want to see you squish.
Okay. So as you make your way toward the temple, there's a berm kind of ahead. You got to wade through some water, climb up the berm to that where you can see the temple ahead of that. On your way there, let's see.
Check my
Ahead, the water deepens into a broad pond, broken by the roof lines of submerged buildings. An embankment rising just above the water is covered with a cluster of violet-leafed trees. The half-drowned ruins of a temple are visible beyond. A platinum triangle gleams on its leaning belfry. You know that's the holy symbol, of course, of Paladine, Scathach. And everyone make a wisdom perception check for me, please. Oh, ping you in case you don't know.
15.
Missing one. It's like Benin, wisdom perception, please. Okay, so there you are. You can see beyond this embankment, basically this map's turned on its side, unfortunately. So to the right is actually north. So due north of your current position is the belfry of the temple up over that embankment. Where to now, guys?
Oh, because that's what's crashed here. I understand.
No, it's beyond. So this is just a ruined building. Beyond this embankment here to the right is where the temple would be. So when you get up to where you can see the temple,
but it's stealth.
Yes.
Be inside this tree. Oh, I guess really submerged.
Mm-hmm.
What is global warming or something?
I was just reading about the Chaos War, and this is nothing. Okay. The embankment. So, on the embankment, the trees here stand shoulder to shoulder, forming a violet canopy as they climb a ring-shaped rise around the temple. Sloping stone stairs climb the rise, and on the other side, another set of stairs descends into the shallow water. Okay, so put you guys where you want to be when you can first get to the midpoint of the embankment. So back up a little bit, Calvin, 2 squares to the left. Ben, and put your guy where you're at. And holy symbols displayed. What do we got?
I've got
Paladin,
the red cloak of Lunatari.
Okay. So I know Lunatari, Paladine, and Mishakal, I believe, for Benin.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Then the trees begin to animate. And
just be respectful here and
begin to move close to attack you. As they stomp toward you, you guys want to take any defensive measures?
Well, I'm going to step out and speak to them, actually, like hold my hands up.
Okay, let's go ahead and do initiative.
Should just roll over that last one, right? Ooh, well.
Yep, you know the routine. I don't have a holy symbol, so it makes sense for me to go last.
Makes sense for you to go last, all right? So, as the trees are closing Mooncatch, you get the distinct impression they're going to attack you. One of the trees, the one due south of Scathach, bellows. In common, it says, "Each defiler you send to my gardens meets the same end. Be gone." And you notice that there is a dead dragon army soldier amid the branches of the tree.
We are no enemies of yours. Oh shit, you're up.
Mooncatch, what do you want to do?
I'm going to end my disguise self. Clearly, the problem is that he was fooled by my goblin disguise. So I end my disguise self, and I'm like, no, I'm not actually a goblin. That was just a trick to fool the big dragon men because they're mean and scary. Although they're really not that bad because we did kill a few of them.
You can, if you like, try to make, as an action, a persuasion check.
Yeah, I'm going to persuade him that I...
You think it'll be very difficult. Probably DC 20.
You got it, little buddy. Shit. Oh, you're so close. Does someone have guidance?
Am I blessed?
No, not blessed. That wouldn't work. But does someone have guidance to use as a reaction?
You could use inspiration.
Yep, you can actually... I'm doing inspirations where you can do them after if you want.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'm going to use my inspiration to
just
reroll
roll
that.
it again.
Fuck.
Shoot. I can get up to 18, but I take it nobody can get me the other 2.
I guess we don't have guidance. Maybe I'll pick it up next level because my stuff changes next time I play.
Okay.
All right.
After Mooncatch comes Calvin.
I thought I'm going to give that to Scathach, but I'll do it anyways. I'll try to... I don't have good charisma. I don't have anything. I'll say, look, I'm a Kender. We are the most forest of forest people, and we mean no harm. I'm actually covered in the blood of everybody I've killed.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
And I will do it with advantage using lucky. Nope, that's not lucky. Is that lucky?
And you can do it after the fact. So I'm going to roll it.
Okay. Persuasion is charisma, which is not a great... I'll do that again.
Then remove your advantage. Okay.
I was going to use lucky. Is lucky not for check?
Well, yeah, just take a use of lucky then.
Yep.
Okay. Finish your move where you want. And then the first of the treants closing on the deceiving dragon army soldiers comes to there. They slam for 5 feet. Let's see. Okay. Goes there and 1 through 3. Or let's see, it's gonna be Scathak. Slam on Scathak. 19 to hit Scathak. It's a miss, right?
That'll miss. Yeah.
And 21.
Part of the Dragon Army.
I'll shield it.
Okay. Then Wilvin, your turn.
Is anyone else going to try persuasion?
I'd like to, but I understand.
I will attempt to aid you by putting my sword on the ground, stepping away from it.
Then this one will close to there. Trying to hit Scathak with a slam. 29
Jesus.
for 19.
Yeah, that'll get through the shield.
And 27 for 23.
That'll also. Well, I guess I'm not going to be convinced. Is there anything I can? I don't believe there is. Nope. I will not be trying to convince them.
2 tree branches smash Scathak into the ground. Benin, your turn.
Wow, they're not real persuadable, are they?
DC 20.
Well, I'm going to have a go.
Okay, make a persuasion check. And if you like, you can use inspiration. Try again.
Yeah, sure. What the heck?
You know,
And
16.
you have advantage. Oh, no, wait.
Look at
16
that.
on the die.
You sure
Nope.
your macro's good there?
It is working perfectly, just like I intended. All right. Then this one closes on Calvin. Multi-attacking Calvin for...
Did Benin have a bonus action by chance? No. All right.
Benin, do you want to do anything else that round?
No.
No? Okay. Then attacks Calvin once and attacks Calvin twice. 21 Calvin for 16 bludgeoning.
Hits.
Scathak is dying. Death save Scathak.
Perfect.
Oh, you were asking because you needed to be healed, doy.
1 death save success. Mooncatch, your turn.
Mooncatch will feed a potion of greater healing to Scathak.
Okay. Mooncatch, you can have your inspiration back. And then Calvin, your turn.
All right. One last time, I'll go. Like I really mean, we're not draconian.
Oh, no, you can't try again with your persuasion unless you do something different. And I don't know if you'll know what that is, but...
Where's my potion? Oh, did you just do it yourself, Shane? Sorry.
What?
I don't think you have a potion of greater healing unless you bought one and didn't tell me.
Yeah, well, it was on my D&D Beyond sheet. Sorry.
Got it.
I did. I bought a couple in the past. I did tell you about it. I told you about how I was buying it, and I really bought just a fake empty vial that was worth a lot of money, but then I stole the potion of greater healing. It was the same amount. It was the whole thing.
What are you doing, Calvin?
I am going to... So I can persuade him again.
Well, tell me what you're doing. If you're doing just more talking to the same thing, it's probably not going to work.
Well, trees are not my forte. I said we're here to fend off. We're here to seek Paladine's wisdom to ward off the draconian blight. Seek the wisdom of His Holiness Paladine.
All right. Make a persuasion check.
All right.
It may or may not work even if you succeed.
Yeah. All right. I'll use my inspiration.
Okay.
18.
Still no. Okay, after Calvin, Dust Wars. Going one to the south here.
Take
Could
this.
attack Mooncatch or Benin. 1 through 3, it'll be Benin. It's going to be Mooncatch. First slam attack on you, Mooncatch, 27 for 18.
Yeah, that hits.
And then miss with a 12. And Wilvin, your turn.
I'm going to continue aiding Scathak.
Aid Scathak to make a persuasion check. Then the one over here, it will pick up a rock
Oh, gosh.
and hurl a rock right on 1 through 3 Calvin. Nope, right on Wilvin. Smash you into the ground, Wilvin, but you dodge out of the way of that. And then Benin, your turn.
We're still not attacking these guys, huh? Do we have any way to get around them? No flying, no teleporting, nothing? All right.
I think I can get them if we just get a chance.
All right. Well, I assume that's not going to be out of their reach. I'm going to come up and I'm going to give Scathak a 2nd level Cure Wounds.
Alrighty.
Oh, shit.
Wow, nice roll.
That's
22 back.
sexy. Oh,
Then we got one to the northwest attacking Calvin, or northeast attacking Calvin. Oops, not the rock. Sorry. 29 Calvin for 19,
Yep, that hits.
and crit you for 25.
That also hits.
Ouch.
I'll use my reaction to make that not a crit, please.
So only 16 instead of 25.
Right, minus 19.
And then Scathak.
right.
Minus-
She's gonna go from prone just to a kneel,
Mhm.
and she'll say, "In the name of those who serve the good stand down. If we've not shown you yet that we mean you no harm, as we've refused to attack you despite your aggression, take our word that we will bring no harm to you or this place or the things here that you defend. We just seek the wisdom of the deity that calls the temple their home.
Okay, charisma persuasion check. You have advantage from Wilvin, so you can just hit the button
on.
twice.
Fuck. All right, well.
13.
Okay, kill him.
I guess. I don't know.
You're not the last person who can try. Mooncatch.
All right. Mooncatch is going to hold out his mouse familiar and say, look into the eyes of my mouse. He is a creature of the woods. Please don't hurt him. He's really cute.
All right, Mooncatch, are you trained in religion at all?
Nope.
Is anyone trained in religion?
But we're not that kind of.
I think
It's not.
Then
I mean,
Mooncatch, you can
this
make a
is
DC
metagaming.
15 religion check.
15 religion check?
Yes, 15 religion check.
Okay. Is Benin really not trained in religion? No, that's only 11.
All right.
Oh, here we are. Let's see. No, clerics it doesn't pay to study religion.
That's the
Makes
intelligence.
sense.
I think your max intelligence in the party is a 12.
It's
Oh no, that's
bad.
the treant. Maximum.
Ah.
I think it's actually a 10.
No, Mooncatch has an 11 intelligence.
Okay, you are the winner, Mooncatch. That's why I had you roll.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
So you have already made a persuasion check, right, Mooncatch?
Yeah, but I was hoping that I
Yeah.
was going to see if my
Turns out a
familiar could
white,
make...
a white mouse isn't going to help. No. Okay. Anything with your bonus or your move?
Well, what was my action if I can't do a...
It was to try and persuade with a mouse, which didn't work.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I'm just going to stay here and...
Okay,
Take it.
Calvin, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And move one. Can I move through them because they're tall?
You
No, I'm
can.
lost.
Yeah, you can.
Lost my token. Shit. Okay. 5. I'm going to 6, 7, 8. Action dash, and I'm gonna scream with my free action. Why don't you pull out your holy symbols? And then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go there.
All
I'm
right.
sure that's difficult terrain, right?
It is, but your dash ignores it, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to use that feat one time in this campaign.
This whole
Before
thing.
these treants kill us.
Yeah, but anyways, pull out your holy symbol. That'll dissuade them.
Make a perception check, Calvin.
All right. Perception is wisdom. That is 10.
You see the head of a giant frog over this direction by the tower over here, kind of watching you. And then it kind of lowers its head down below the water.
Is that north or south?
It was south of you. I was on the DM screen. A second. Down here by this tower down here.
Okay. And
Giant frog.
how deep of water am I in?
That's a good question. Let's see here. Lake. Inside the ring of trees, the ground lowers, creating a flooded bowl. Here, a roughly triangular temple rises from the water, its north side largely crumbled and its belfry leaning. The door is half covered with water, so about 4 feet deep,
Okay.
maybe 5 feet
Oh,
deep.
okay.
It begins succumbing to rot, but their platinum inlays of dragons still shine.
Okay. And they're closed.
They're closed, yeah.
That's me.
Okay. Then the tree to the south of Skathak was attacking Mooncatch, right? Attacks Mooncatch. 16.
No, Mooncatch will shield that.
And then tries again. 18.
That is my armor class with shield.
12 bludgeoning. Wilvin, your turn.
At least that was only 12.
All right.
I don't know, Wilvin. You could try, buddy. Usually, you're pretty sylvan tongue, maybe.
I don't think I can do it because I literally can't roll a 20 with charisma.
Oh, there you go.
I could try and aid someone.
You've
Does
all
anyone want
tried,
to be
unless you have some other tricks up your sleeves.
Anyone think of anything?
Fuck,
Okay.
I don't.
100%
Then I'm
tied
gonna-
to the holy symbol, to be honest.
And I don't think even if you knew you could do anything about it, because I don't think you have the right ones.
Okay, well then I'm gonna attack the Duskwalker to my north.
16
Okay.
is the armor class you're looking for.
Okay, well then definitely that's a hit. First one for 20, second one for 14.
34 total. Got it. After Wilvin, the Deathwalker to the east of Wilvin had been attacking, don't recall who. So 1 through
Catholic
3.
and Bennett.
It's going to be the middle one. Benin. Slam on you, Benin.
Ah,
19, Benin. Benin, you're 19. You're 20. That's a miss. Second slam on Benin. 23, Benin for 17 bludgeoning.
Ouch. Now they've got me mad.
Your turn,
Yeah.
Benin.
All right. I'm doing 4th level Spirit Guardians.
Fuck yeah.
And then the first of the trees in the area, Benin, so give me some damage. It will make a wisdom save. Takes all 22 radiant.
Oh, nice roll. Wait, was it level 5?
Level 4, he said. 23
Oh,
radiant.
level 4, okay, sorry.
4. All right, then it will try to attack Benin with a slam. 26 for 18, Benin.
Fuck.
And then missed you.
These things are so fucking mean. Like,
Then Scathak, your turn.
I get advantage, though.
oh.
Plus you made it anyway.
Did I?
Even on
Oh,
your
yeah,
die,
I
you
guess I
made it, yeah.
did. I'm not used to reading these newfangled macros.
Your turn, Scathak.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like, well, God, I hate doing this. All right, seeing that I can't get to the north one, but I can get to the middle one that Wilvin can also get to, Gathering takes a deep breath and says, when the forces of good hate as much as the forces of evil, the world is truly lost. It's only with great regret that I do this. And not but a 20 for 10.
16 is AC you're looking for.
All right, cool. And then one of those for 10 more. And then the dancing sword will come out. Nope. All done.
Then, at the end of that round, the water begins to well up, Calvin, into you
Okay.
swear is some sort of elemental creature. And it actually goes first and comes for you. Let's see. The waves come to whelm over the top of you. 16 bludgeoning, plus grapple you. A 15 strength save negates all, but pushes you out of its space.
Sure. I will use. So I've got 3 of these. So I've got 2 left. So I will do this with my strength of 8. It is a 1. Oh, thank goodness.
You made it. Look at that.
16.
Pushes
So I just
you,
move north right
pushes
there.
you to there. Yep. It's done. Mooncatch, your turn.
All right. Mooncatch is going to reach out and touch this guy with a shocking grasp.
Okay.
Favorite party trick of his.
Fireball?
Triple banish.
That is going to. I'm going to use my balance fate to make that a 10.
Okay.
So that will be a 21 to hit,
That's a hit.
and that'll be 13 lightning damage.
Minus 13. Very good. Scathak, I'm not going to take the damage back off of this thing, but you noticed that it resisted piercing, even magical piercing.
And then I'm going to. And these things have a reach of 10.
I don't have it written down. I'm not positive. Let me double check. Slam. No, reach of 5.
All right, I'm going to move here. 1, 2. How far up is this?
3, 4.
Okay, 5, 6.
After Mooncatch, Calvin.
All right. I will action disengage. I will bonus action disengage. Sorry, I got to get my mechanics right. Then I'll action dash 7, 8. If I can't, I don't know how fast they are. And I'll free action go, hey, purple is so last season. I'll taunt without taunting.
After
Try to get that dust, that
turn,
treant to come toward me.
Dustwalker to the south of Scathak, attacking Scathak. Give me some damage, please. Bennett.
You can do something
Yeah,
like
not looking
100.
good there.
Woof.
Wisdom save. Failed it. Takes all 6 radiant.
Try 9.
Nice.
All at once.
Then it would go 1, 2 to there. Attack Benin, the slam.
Oh.
24 Benin for
Damn it.
21.
Good grief.
Like, I think we need to run, y'all. Like, legitimately.
And second attack
Not
is
something
a
I say very often.
21 for 17. Then Wilvin, your turn.
I'm gonna expend another use of teleport to get me and Benin out of there.
Good call.
I'll move Benin next to you if you want to move to where you're going.
Where is Calvin? Is inside that fucking
right in the water.
elemental?
No, Calvin's got it free. He's up here to the north of you guys.
Oh, okay.
Trying to taunt without taunting, if that makes
I
sense.
understand. Yeah, I think a withdrawal here is the right thing to do, y'all.
Spell's good, Benin, with that first roll because you're in the Paladin's aura.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Wilvin, anything else, Wilvin?
Guess we can move a little bit.
Go for it. After you comes the one to the east of Scathak. Slam and Scathak. 19 is a miss. 12 is a miss.
Shit.
Benin, your turn.
Get out, buddy. Get out.
We're going to the west here. All right, so I go to the west.
All right, the one to the north of Scathak. So there. Slam attack misses. Slam attack misses. And your turn, Scathak.
All right. Either way, I take an op attack. I'm now with 5, so I'm going to have to take an op attack from that guy.
The one to the east, one attack with slam. Missing.
There we go. Oh, with their only hope, she calls out upon the favor of the heroic steed and uses her action to summon one of those long dead ghostly steeds to her side.
I need to get one of those minis. Let me get that thing.
And she's gonna mount it and have it disengage and get the hell out of there.
Yeah, should be there in a second. Not that big, of course. Not big.
Cool. Oops.
There you go.
I
Summon
can't-
the ghostly steed, and it rides you away from the treants. The treants shout, "Be gone with you, dragon army!" And you can see that in the branches of all the treants are, various dead dragon army soldiers that they've killed. And you get the feeling, watching them, the way they move and such, that only one of them is really a treant. The other two are just trees doing its bidding. And you're free. And that's a good time to take a short rest for you guys and a break for us. So
yeah, it's going to have to be an extended rest or nothing.
No, you can't really take extended rest. I mean, you can try, but
I have no hit dice left. I have no spells left.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just gonna have to get through it.
I'm a Kinder. I think I'll probably just wander.
Craig tell 9:35.
Damn.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you much.
Good deal. Okay, so you guys found yourselves thwarted at the southern approach to the Temple of Paladine, and you retreated back into the ruins of the city to regroup. And that's where you find yourselves now. You can take a short rest before you proceed any further. Go ahead and do that.
That don't do jack shit for me.
After you finish your short rest, one draconic patrol gets kind of close, but never approaches you. So you finish.
Maybe we should go for the temple. The other one. Oh, sorry.
So you finish up your short rest, and now you can decide what to do.
What about the temple to the south? Is that where's the large concentration? It's not the temple in the center, is it?
There are guards there, and dragonels circling the central spire, the threshold of the heavens. There is some sort of base of operations for the dragon army between that and the Bastion of Takesis. And the Bastion of Takesis is where Soth was, and the full-size gold dragon.
Oh gosh!
And a whole bunch of soldiers are there.
All right. So we're Temple Paladine.
I met Takesis once. She really wasn't that bad.
Hmm.
I'd say we just, let her have the world.
What is the occupied mansion again?
That's seems like the base of operations where most of the patrols originate out of.
Okay. So we don't want to go back and get crushed by these things again. I'm guessing we don't want to go back in the temple. We haven't thought of some way to better handle that. So I'm down for any of them. Maybe the threshold of the heavens. Don't catch. Any idea?
Nope.
No. Now this was our main plan. Now it's been thwarted. We're just gonna sit here. Well, I'm down for whatever. The threshold of the heavens is the closest one, unless we have another plan of attack on the Temple of Paladine. Did anybody show their religious symbol, their holy symbol to the creatures?
Catholic did, but apparently wasn't the right one or something.
None of us had the right one.
Well, but this is the Temple of Paladine. But aren't you a follower of Paladine?
I am, yeah. That's
All right. Well, I'm down for a threshold of the heavens. I mean, it can't be worse than being. Or we can go back in and target the one that we thought was the main one. And once we fall that one, but then there's a water elemental, and I'm quite sure I saw a massive frog that was trying to kill me as well. So, so I guess the threshold of the heavens will go.
And what is that? I don't.
That's the one
I don't
that's center mass here. Took me a second to find the map, but
Yeah, I'm getting there. So.
we're the upper northwest quadrant of the city. That one's the one that's the center mass.
I mean, the problem is everything else is dragon army occupied. Like we may actually, I don't know. I mean, we have no resources left.
Oh, we're fucked. It doesn't matter what we do. Might as well just go attack Saw.
Well, I got all my superiority dice back, though. I mean, we might have a chance.
I've got 9 hit points.
Oh, you have no hit die at all?
Nope.
No.
Oh, I will
Yeah,
give
I'm out
you.
too.
I will give you. I have 3 healing potions. So, what's the button, Tom, for equipment gear?
Yes, Kira.
All right. I will give. Wait, you're at full, Wilvin, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will give 2 potions of greater healing to Mooncatch.
Well, thank you.
You're most welcome. I will give you an oil of etherealness, so you can take 10 minutes and cover your body with that, and then you won't be hit.
How long does that last?
Maybe it's more you can't be grappled. It's only 1 hour.
Why don't you just use that to go into the Temple of Paladine?
So I've
We
got
could do that. I don't think we can sneak past the trees, but I really feel
if you're
like
for real, you can just strut right past them.
we get. Well, another thing we can do, just to think. I mean, we can go over there or get close, and then Wilvin, you still have the horn of Valhalla, right?
I think someone else had that.
I had
Wait.
it. I think you took it from me. Somebody took it from me, I thought.
No, you have it, Calvin.
Okay. So that's one thing. We can use that as a distraction. I think we can go if we feel like that is our our only course of action. We can try to go, I think Skathic try one more time and see to convince them, the trance or the treant. And if that goes poorly, then they're just confused. I feel like if they understood that we were fighting against the Draconians,
No,
that
I
they
don't
might
think.
let us-
I don't think there is anything else we could do.
Yeah, and then if it goes absolutely sour, I can blow the horn of Valhalla and just hit them with a bunch of minotaurs.
I mean, that might
Well,
change that fight up. I mean, seriously, like if we could
I
get the
don't think
Minotaurs
we
in
should-
first.
Yeah, I don't even think we should try to. I mean, we are not going to be allowed to do another persuasion check, so we might as well just go in there.
Well,
Guns
not unless
blazing.
we change up. If we came up with like I was thinking, like, well, maybe because several times he mentioned that there's bodies in the things, right? If we go back and get those bodies from the bridge, right, the Dragon Army bodies, and like throw them down
Oh,
at our, and say, listen, we're also killing Dragon Army, but
probably
from a
all turned to
distance.
dust, right?
I thought there was some remains. I thought they kind of blew up, but
Oh,
The ones we just killed all turned to dust. I thought that was like they looked like whoever killed them for a certain amount of time, then they turned to dust.
oh, okay.
You can find remains that you can use.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
I mean, I think that's worth. I mean, I think that's worth. Doing it from a distance. If that doesn't work, then I think getting the. I don't know. Maybe I'm being short. Well, I mean, and Skathic is all. I think once we get inside that temple, there might be some little stuff, but I think that's our best chance at a long rest. A lot better than the threshold of the heavens, because isn't that where Soth was riding that dragon?
No, I thought that was the temple all the way to the south, but
Okay.
But still-
South was riding all the way to the south, but around the threshold of the heavens is patrols of dragon armies and dragon elves.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I
I
think
don't know if we're gonna make it through walking through the city, and I'll
think we
have
just
the
do it.
horse this time, so
Yeah.
I'll start. I can joust in and out. So
Sounds good to me.
yeah, I'm also in favor of. Yeah, I'm in favor of trying one last time because I don't know
And
what
then
our
the other thing
opportunity is. The other places.
yeah, it's not like there's any sucker there.
Okay.
The other thing is we should stay out of the water, stay away from the water until we deal with the tree bros.
Yeah, I thought that might draw some attention, but
No, in the moment you did great. I think that was,
I was
whether they
hoping.
stopped attacking us or whatever it was great. I mean, it was trying to change up the situation. That was good.
Okay, but I mean, I'm all about it.
Okay,
So we'll go find some remains and
you find some remains. How are you going to approach the ring around the temple? From which direction
actually-
A, and how do you approach B?
well, having seen that area, is there a way that we can approach where we can see them from much further away than we saw them that time? I mean, we can
Yes.
call out to them too. Yeah, so
Yes.
we'll take the approach that gives us the most distance.
Okay.
And then we'll call out to them.
Okay. You can
Throw
pretty
the
much
bodies.
you can pretty much guarantee yourself a persuasion check with no chance of fighting doing that.
Um,
Right?
Yeah, because then we could hopefully just turn around and right away if we want.
Exactly. Okay. So you want to do that?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Throw the bodies down.
Okay. So you can throw the dragon army bodies down, and you can let me double check something.
That's not going to help us.
Okay, yep. So you can make another persuasion check, this time with advantage,
All right.
which you had last time.
Who am I the best? I've got a 6 on that. I'm not sure if anyone else is better at it.
A persuasion?
My persuasion is +8.
Well, yeah. Go to town, Charlie Brown.
All right.
Mine-
Come on.
Here's the second.
Fuck.
Nope.
So close.
Oh, 19.
They do not seem like they will let you pass.
Mm,
Oh.
That's so close.
Oil of ether real.
It is.
Isn't that 11 plus 5 plus 8?
No, just
No.
11 plus 8.
Well, you want to?
Well, do you have a spell point to re-roll that failed check? A sorcery point to re-roll the failed check?
I think it's empty.
Does sorcery points let you re-roll checks?
That's what it
Yeah.
says right there. MG 1 SP re-roll failed check.
It's
Oh,
a
shit.
Tasha's thing. You get it at 3rd level.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll use a sorcery point to re-roll the fail check.
Okay.
Is there
go
nothing
for it.
I can do to help you at
Now,
all?
is this second check also an advantage then?
That's a good question.
No, I can't give you that.
Yeah, I don't have.
Jesus.
Fuck, my ass.
All right, let's just destroy everything.
It would be with advantage, so
Oh,
do it
okay.
again.
Well,
Come
All
on.
right, cross your fingers.
Jesus,
No.
fuck.
It's not meant to be. Really, secretly, Tom has not built out this part of the campaign, and he's like,
Fuck this
no
tree.
rolling, no successes.
So they will not let you pass. What else do you want to try?
can I just keep doing that if I fail? If I have sorcery points left?
No,
Okay, so it's just the one check.
that is correct.
All right.
Where is that at? I don't find that anywhere in my thing. Is that called something?
Magical guidance.
Well, how come you guys didn't wait for me to give you guys?
Is it just not in D&D Beyond?
We can. You can use guidance as a reaction. That's what we were asking for in the first battle. Was if anyone had guidance.
Oh,
You
well,
could.
I've got
You could.
guidance.
You
You
could
got
put,
guidance?
You could put guidance on the 19 and made it a success.
That's why we had a conversation about that.
Well, here, have some guidance.
Well,
So the very
it's too
last
late.
check, it's not too late. The very last check you made was a 17.
That's enough. Holy
17
shit.
plus 4 is 21.
All right.
So with the guidance of Mishakal, you convince the treant to stand down. The treant says, I am a guardian of Anyari's gardens.
Fucking asshole.
Invaders been
Any
trying to
attacks?
fell the trees for wood. We thought you were more invaders. They lied. That's why we did not believe you when you tried to tell us, because we had heard the same things from them. They're an
Yeah,
invasive
well.
species that disturb our plants. You may pass, though, as long as you promise not to disturb the trees.
I want to fucking disturb you.
What is he speaking common?
He is speaking common, yeah.
Can I ask him about the giant thing that tried to engulf me, and then the frog? Does he know about either one of those?
There is Jameer, who lives in the water. Maybe it was
It's
Jameer
Jameer.
that you saw.
Does Jameer manifest as a big wave or as a big toad?
Jameer has all sorts of magical powers.
Oh.
I don't know what Jameer is.
Oh. Is
You
Jameer a
think Jameer
friend?
will let us pass? Like shit.
No, I don't think Jameer will let you pass.
Interesting. All right. Well, thank you so much. I might. Can Minotaur swim?
They can wade. It's only
They
like
can
5 feet
wade?
deep. Yeah.
All right.
And they can swim
Oh.
too. They're seafaring minotaurs.
They are. They're pirates. Like
That's
when
right.
I manifest them, they all
Exactly.
have like a peg leg
They do.
with scimitars.
Yeah. That horn is
Uh,
actually from the Minotaur Pirate Alice.
Oh wow! I'm
I
down.
think all the Minotaurs are pirates here.
Yeah. It's an intricately carved Minotaur horn.
All right. Well, I think that I will. How far I'll get up here,
Mm-hmm.
and do you guys want to try?
Yeah, let's yeah.
Okay.
See where
Alright.
are we? I'll grab my horse and
Okay. So I can run around. Try not to die while you guys try to get the door open.
why don't
Get
I mean
inside.
why don't we just take this guy out? Like
Okay.
We're comp. Oh yeah, the water elemental was.
they said it's probably both him. Well, that's what I took from it, that he's got the ability to shapeshift or something.
All right.
So, as you guys approach the edge of the water, you see nothing out there.
Do I have any gold? I just like toss some gold in, like maybe 5 gold pieces
Yeah.
into the water and say, "Donation, let us pass."
We're trying, huh?
No answer.
All right, we can pass. I will step into the water. I know you're going to say, "Everybody put themselves where you want to be when Calvin gets here."
Yep, but keep
Pretty
going.
happy where I'm at.
All right. Well, God, it scared me. Oh, he manifested as a horse.
No,
I don't-
no, I'm not him. Yes, you
Okay.
are. And you won't
Alright.
kill me.
So when you get
All right.
within 5 feet of the door, you can stop, and everyone
Oh.
get put you guys where you want to be. Going back up 5 feet, scat that. There you go. You can go 5 feet forward, just so there's a 5 foot gap between you and the door.
Yeah.
And Benin, go ahead and get where you want to be. Check something.
I'm lost as soon as I find our screen. Oh, here we go.
Okay, did it go? Okay. The water begins to rise alarmingly, and as it does, and you look to the south, you see a creature. You don't know where it came from, but now all of a sudden you can see it in the water there. But the water's rising to obscure it quickly and flooding toward you like a tsunami. And here's the creature down there. And roll initiative.
What is that?
A fish
Ew.
genie, I think.
It's Genie.
See, Benin roll, Wilvin roll. There we go. Okay. You guys rolled good initiative, though. You trading with anyone, Calvin?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
So first, the tidal wave comes over you guys. Raises the water level 20 feet, or wave and large body travel to the other side and crash down. Huge empath carry to the other side, 25% captized. Okay. Need you each to make a DC 16. Well, only those of you near the edge of the water. Well, that's all of you. Everyone make a DC 16 strength save. You guys on land will have advantage. All right, Mooncatch.
well, that's a great roll, Skathic. All right.
Yes.
And
Benon's good. Scathac's good.
let me see. I get 3. No, that's not it.
Wilvin,
So-
not quite.
Long rest. So I have 1 left. All right. All right. What was the DC?
16.
All right.
You're up to
No,
14
I'm
plus
done.
you're in the Paladin's Aura, so you're
Oh.
17.
Okay.
And Scathach made it. Okay, so 2 of you, Mooncatch and Wilvin, carried away in the flood. You guys take 14 bludgeoning. The rest of you take 7 bludgeoning. And then Mooncatch, your turn. The waters have receded back to the normal size now. And you can see this creature that looks like some sort of genie of elemental water kind standing there in the water, only knee deep in water that's up to your chest. What do you want to do, Mooncatch? Oh, and Mooncatch and Wilvin, you're both prone at the start.
All right. Mooncatch will stand up.
What was the
And-
damage? I'm sorry.
7 for you, Scathach, and your horse. And your horse probably has some, or you might be able to do something special about it. I'm not sure. It was a
Yeah, I
save
was
for
just
half
checking
thing,
it.
so
Move to there
I think it's
and
called Veer Reaction. No, leap aside. Free
I
action.
think you just.
Mount deck save for half. You're riding. Take 0 if succeed, half if fail.
firebolt
took
the
0.
asshole. 15 for 6.
15 is a hit. No, 15 is a miss. Then Benin,
Oh,
your
no.
turn.
I am going to summon a spiritual weapon at 3rd level and attack missing, and then I'm going to try Sacred Flame.
Deck save for Sacred Flame. 21. Then Calvin.
All right. I will bring the boom with the hoopak of sorrow. 27 for 6. And then 17 for 9.
17 is a hit. That's his armor class. 17 for 9.
Hmm.
Got it.
All right. And then I'll move over here and bonus action hide.
Wilvin, your turn.
I'm gonna stand up and then move over and then teleport
The water will be difficult terrain.
and throw 2 javelins.
All right. 17 is the armor class. Hit.
2 hits. 10 and 8.
18 damage. Nice. Okay. Non-magical javelins, I imagine, but they work. Okay.
Oh, great.
After Wilvin, Scathach.
I'm gonna come down here. First time in a while. Gonna bring out the lance. If I can find it. There it is, lance. That's what I go. What's not smaller, but that is a 23 for. I'm actually gonna re-roll that d12. Nice, 7 more. 23 for 17.
Got it.
And again. Ooh. Oh. Son of a bitch. Well, yeah, I guess that's. Fuck, is it worth the last spell slot? Yeah, it's worth the last spell slot. So level 3. Oh, I've got I forgot one more.
Do I have your macro right? Do you get 2d12 with grit?
I should. Yes, that's with Piercer. Piercer gives me an extra die for
Got it. Okay.
when I crit with the Pierce weapon. So there's that, and then yeah, Divine Smite. Divine Smite's got to be level 3. Well, that's about bad. 14, 20, 22, 34, 45. Jesus, 67, I think. 67.
67. Got it.
And as a bonus action, I'll whip out that longsword. An 18 for 10.
All right.
And then this guy's going to dash. Yeah. So it's 10. 10. Dash out to here. And actually, come this
The
way.
genie strides forward, raises his trident, and stabs at Wilvin with the trident. 12 is a miss. 29 is a hit for 13 piercing. Wilvin, and then Mooncatch, your turn.
All right. Mooncatch will firebolt. 6 fire.
Got it. Then Benin.
Hey, Benin will take another swing with his spiritual weapon.
18 hit for 6.
Actually, it's a hit for 14.
Ooh, nice.
And then I'm going to try another Sacred Flame. Someday, somebody is going to miss a save. It's just numbers.
9. Got him that time. 8 radiant. Oh, blessed strike 2 for 8 more radiant. All right. After Benin, Calvin.
All right. I will step out from behind the counter now that I have a friend over there, and I will hit him with the Hoopak of Humiliation. We'll never used this before, so why not? Use the Precision Strike, and I will add Maneuvering.
You only do 1.
Can I do that? Can you add
no,
2?
just 1.
Okay. So 8
Except
points
for
of
some
damage.
special powers. 8, got it.
8. I will miss. I will action surge. Oh no. Oh, there it went. I will miss again. I will hit, and then I'll add a maneuver dice. Does anybody want to move at all? All right. I will maneuver dice with 10 points of damage.
Got it. All right.
That's me.
Wilvin.
So 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna hit him. 18 hits for 15
Got it.
and 19 hits for 13.
And then Scathak.
All right, I'm gonna come riding back in.
Charging down on the Apocalypse Flamed, or the Apocalypse Flamed Horse.
This thing's so cool.
Cataclysm Flamed Horse.
Yeah, come in here and do that.
20 hit.
Oh, nice, 24. I'm gonna re-roll that d12. It was a 4, 9, so I had 5. So gonna be 24, 16.
Got it.
Oh, not even talking about my 24, 16, and then another one coming in here. Oh, that's gonna go. And then the longsword, which is already out there. Second attack. Yeah, looks like a 18 for 10. And,
18 hit for 10 and dropped him.
Oh,
The genie is gone. And now nothing stands between you and the Temple of Paladin.
damn.
Can I check for traps on the door?
You betcha.
All right.
Perception
There we go.
check.
Perception.
That's appreciated.
That just don't have a cheat sheet. No traps.
No traps. You're good.
All right. Is it unlocked?
It is. It's submerged in water. It's going to take a strength check to open, but you're in no rush. So you can take your time and get some help.
Yeah, I'm gonna step aside and say Wilton. Tell Wilton to do it.
Sure thing.
I will smack him in the calf to get him to enter a rage. To his advantage.
I wish.
I did notice you
That
haven't you
that
haven't
kind of
gone
help?
into rage.
Doesn't have one.
I know.
Shit.
Oh, I'm fine. Okay.
Oh, I could definitely
is that-
assist you too.
Athletics or strength?
Oh, you can get open. There's no rush.
Okay.
It's a 13. So.
Oh.
All right.
can
You
can
open
open
the
that.
doors to reveal the inside of the temple. Murky water covers a triangular chamber. To the east, this large hall narrows to a raised area with an altar. So I guess we'll call that east. To the right of the screen. The north side of the building is a tangle of fallen stone and beams. The ceilings are 20 feet high, and there are tall windows on, I guess, where would they be? Anywhere where the wall's not collapsed. Go ahead and go all the way back, Scathak, because it might happen before you get there.
No.
Just
She just
inside
makes-
the doors.
She makes a beeline to go offer supplications.
All right.
Sure,
So-
nothing bad will happen.
You're going to make a beeline.
Yes, please.
Go ahead and move forward 3 squares. Put everyone where you want to be when Scathak gets there.
I think I'll try to be pious. I will hang back.
Everyone good?
Mhm.
Okay. As you're moving forward through the murky water, Scathak, suddenly your horse stumbles and falls headlong into a pit. Weighed down by its plate armor, it sinks all the way to the bottom of the pit. You guys crash down there. Everyone, let's roll initiative because something's going to start happening as soon as Scathak gets down there. So it's like the ground is broken and the ceiling between the temple and the crypts that are below the temple has given way, and you have fallen down to the crypts level of the temple. The 20-foot pit, however, doesn't damage you or your horse. But your horse will have no ability to swim out of it with its plate armor. So you're down here fighting with him if you want. Through the murky water, you can just see 2 forms. None of you up above can see them. They are like covered in grave wrappings, and they are wielding vicious swords. And they both move to attack you.
And does the horse for sure has plate with?
Mm-hmm.
I think his AC is only 11.
Yeah. It's part of your special favor there, Steed. Summons a war horse and plate, serves for 25 hours, and vanishes. Okay, so there you are in the pit with these things. The pit is basically just the space you're in and the space these things are in. So you guys can't maneuver except to swim up. It's the only way to swim up. And once you defeat them, you can, get some ropes under that horse and get it back out of there. But in the midst of fighting, you'll be able to.
Yeah.
So Benin, you see him disappear below the water.
Oof.
I'm going to draw the hole in the floor because you can kind of get a feel for where it's at now. So this black outline is the hole that Scathak has fallen into 20 feet down. What do you want to do, Benin? You can't see through the murky water.
Is there a place I can tie a rope to or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Or is there a...
Yes, you can find a handle on the door or something like that to tie a rope off.
That is what I'm going to start doing.
Okay.
And then is there a pit? Is there a hole? Or is the water just pouring down?
Well, the whole thing's full of water. Even the basement that is below is full of water.
Oh, okay.
So you can't see the floor through the murkiness of the water. But now that you're looking, Wilvin, you can see the edge of it. You think if you were like carefully prodding ahead, you'd be able to find it if there's any others like it. Or if you just search carefully as you walk, you can see the edge of it. Then you get the rope tied off, and then Scathak.
All right, she is going to attack the one directly to her east and go. Oh, that's probably going to miss.
Oh, and you guys are in the water, so here's the water rules. Using a rapier, that's a good weapon, I think. It's not.
No, it's got to be.
So
javelin works, but not the
rapier.
Yeah.
So you have disadvantage on your attacks, but that's still a 15 to hit, and a 15 is a hit. The first one was what, an 11?
Yeah.
11's also a hit.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, so there's nothing else I can do now. I'm that tap, so that'll be, like I said, make sure they're decent rolls. Yeah, that'll be 33 points of damage.
33 points of all magical damage, right?
Oh yes, please.
Okay. Calvin,
and then I'll go ahead and I'm going to try the longsword against it. This will have disadvantage down here though, so I'll roll it twice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a 12 only.
Got it.
Only a 12.
12 hit, actually.
12 for 14, and that's also magical, and I'm done.
Yeah, they're just wearing grave clothes. Calvin.
So I can't see into the pit, is what
you're
correct.
Unless you jump down in there, you can't see what's at the bottom.
But I know that he's in...
You know he's down there. You can fire blindly with disadvantage down there.
Well, it'd be double disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah. Shoot.
Close your eyes. That's triple.
Don't even look.
Close my eyes, do a 360, and toss down, straight down.
So you're trying to also do a ranged weapon attack, long range misses, no more range disadvantage. Huh. Yeah, so as long as you're no more range, which you are at 40 feet, so you're good.
So I guess
you hit times easy.
Well, I was doing it at disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah. So 23 for 14.
There's those buttons you can roll too for your advantage disadvantage instead of rolling your attack twice. So you hit though for 9. You can't sneak attack, so 9 points damage. Not everyone has it because I didn't get it done for everyone, but it's the first thing after feature.
Oh, okay.
So if you look at your features, it'll be the very first one. So you do have it, Scathak.
Nice. Okay.
Calvin, first hit, second hit.
I'll throw the second one in here.
Okay.
What? Sorry, I'm not.
First button after features.
So
Hit by
24
mile.
for 9.
9. Okay.
So 18 total.
Almost finished that one. Mooncatch, your turn.
All right. Mooncatch will move up to there. Actually, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 to there, and try to just fire blindly in the direction I saw Calvin shooting. So with
15's a hit.
so that's going to hit.
Yep.
For 4.
And let's see. Fire underwater gives them resistance. But they're vulnerable, so it does 4 damage and kills it.
Oh, wait, they're vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be next to this thing. Oh shit.
Wilvin, your turn.
Oh no. Damn.
I'm gonna swim down.
Okay.
And attack at disadvantage with my
All right.
greatsword.
Go for it.
How great is it?
That's a hit.
Okay.
13.
No, 14. 11 plus 3.
Well, we use your first damage roll. I should probably put the disadvantage back on the main roll.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
like that. I missed that.
having the second roll. Okay.
Oh no, it didn't.
So 14 on the first one.
Then 11 hits.
11 does hit. But roll again to see if you miss. Oh no, you rolled twice already. Okay, so the first one was 15 damage. Got it. Then
And the second one is 15.
got it. Then the mummy's turn. Now he's got targets. So he's got horse, he's got Wilvin, he's got Scathak. Starting with Wilvin, then horse. It's going to be the horse targeted. Multi-attack, 1 dreadful glare, and 1 rotting fist.
Do I have to do the thing to make it target me first, or?
I think it's a reaction to you hitting.
Yeah, okay.
With the new rule.
Cool.
First, we'll do dreadful glare on Wilvin.
Oh no.
Frightened Wilvin unless you make an 11 deck wisdom save.
That's fine.
No problem.
Good.
Then it punches at the horse with the rotting fist. That's only an 8 to hit the horse, who's armor class 18, so that's a no. Rounds over. Ben, in your turn.
Benin can't attack anything he can't see, pretty much. So that kind of puts a crimp on things. I'm going to dodge.
Move to there and dodge. Scathak, your turn.
All right. Well, let's be here. Not gonna make any difference, so we better just roll with that one. Let's do that, and then that. Oh well, so the 19's gonna hit. I'm definitely gonna re-roll that 12 though. Well, it does 8 points of damage.
Okay.
At least it didn't get worse. That's looking like it hits, but a 4 plus
12
8 is
hits.
12.
12
It
hits.
hits anyway, and that'll do 10 points of damage. And then we'll try Leold Longsword. Which that's
hits.
a 12. That also hits for 11 points of
finished
damage.
it. Okay.
You better go cry to your mummy, undead.
So now you can climb back out of that pit and carefully search the floor around.
It's who's got the collapsible 10-foot pole? Oh, Jesus.
So there's another pit right there, another pit right there.
Wow.
Now you can go up to the platform safely.
Can I? All right. I will go up there.
All right. Stone steps rise from the water to a dry platform bearing a triangular stone altar. Sculpted reliefs near the altar depict platinum dragons and majestic poses. That.
Oh, wow.
The altar here bears the symbol of Paladine, while the sculptures depict him in his draconic form. As you enter the area, you gain the distinct impression the dragon sculptures are watching you. You feel suffused with a warm sense of righteousness. As you approach the altar, a column of dim light rises from it. Then nothing else happens after that.
She's going to take off her helmet, set it to the side, and she's going to pull out the head to the Dragonlance and offer a prayer of supplication and ask for Paladine's blessing in our hour of need, and set the spearhead, or the lance head, I should say, into the beam of light.
When you do that, the lance shines with a silvery glow. The rust covering it bubbles and leaks a dark liquid that flows away from the altar and disappears. At the same time, the spear lengthens, growing into a whole newly formed dragon lance.
Whoa.
From nowhere and everywhere comes a powerful voice that inspires confidence and awe. The last to wield this weapon was unworthy. His failure was a step along the path to the world's destruction. But this new age needs a new hope. Use this weapon to defend the destiny mortals have chosen. Banish the shadow of the Dragon Queen with the light of this most sacred weapon. With the blessing of the gods, he champions reclaim the Dragonlance. You know that was the voice of Paladine.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's cool.
The lance floats there over the altar.
And she'll reach out and take it.
When you touch the lance, a wave of light sweeps through the temple, healing each of you for 70 damage of blindness, of deafness, of all disease.
What?
And with that, you gain a level to 9th level.
Oh.
And I know it's a little bit early, but that is actually where we will wrap up for tonight.
That could have went on
Nice.
for hours with that Trent.
Jesus, those things were fucking us bad. That would have been a tough fight at full resources, and we were.
Yeah, you were out.
Man, that was rough.
So
I'm
you
glad
guys,
we all
you
realized
guys will
we
be able
ran
to
away,
do an
though.
extended rest here in the temple. So you'll be next time we play fully extended rested and 9th level. And
Wow.
there's some treasure to split up. Not a lot. I think maybe the ring was the only thing we got. Let me double check. Oh, there's some side rooms here that you can explore too. I should tell you what you find in them because there's some stuff in there. So the 2 side rooms of the temple. So while you're setting up to take your rest, you find searching these 2 side rooms. In the first one in the southwest corner there, a large stone table rises from the dirty water in this round, windowless chamber. Along the wall, shelves hold assorted bottles and vials, most of which have been cracked and stained the walls with their drippings. Here the dead were prepared for the burial in the crypts below the temple. The stairs leading down are crumbling and filled with brackish water. Searching, you find 3 intact spell scrolls of gentle repose.
Oh, it's
And then in the last area,
hopefully not needed.
the small living area is flooded like the rest of the temple with moldering vestments hanging in a wardrobe and a bed blanketed in fungus. There's a small chest that you find under the bed. It's all rusted. The rest of the lock can't be picked, but you're able to break it open. It holds 400 gold pieces,
Oh, wow.
platinum necklace featuring Paladine's symbol worth 150 gold pieces, 2 potions of superior healing, and a periapt proof against poison.
Oh,
So
cool.
that will be the treasure that will split up. I knew there's more right there somewhere. Make a list here.
Quick question. When you gain the level of sorcerer, are you allowed to unlearn spells you previously knew to learn a new one?
Well, I let you rebuild everything, so yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if a regular sorcerer can necessarily. I think they can to some
I think
extent.
you can like switch out like 1
Yeah.
or something normal,
Okay.
but
Switching out sleep for Earthbind.
Okay.
oh yeah, that could come in handy, huh?
I thought it might.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah. And then I'm going to learn animate objects. Because
Oh, yeah.
Tinder with
dear.
animate objects, it's going to be a whole bunch of crap.
Oh
That
my
duck
God.
feather's going to be a menace.
I know, right? There'll be a duck feather. There's like a snuff box. My mouse.
Tickled for 46 damage.
Your mouse.
You're gonna use that as one of your animated objects?
Yes. The first time I cast it is when I will lose my familiar.
Let's see. Okay. Featherfall, gentle repose, gentle repose, gentle repose. Okay, everyone, please roll straight d20. You're on to 9th level, so you can have 5 permanents and 9 temporaries, so you should all have room for at least 1 of each. But as always, if you want to get rid of anything, handle that now too. Okay, so the rolls are Mooncatch was a 14, Calvin was a 4, Scathak was a 10, 2 of them. Benin was a 10 tied with Scathak, and Wilvin was a 13 just below Mooncatch. Scathak and Benin, roll again, please. Benin and Scathak. All right, starting with Mooncatch.
I don't really need the Ring of Featherfall because I already have that. So I'm going to go with the periaptive proof against poison.
Okay.
Can you snap me, please?
Is that a attunement? I can't remember.
Is it?
Double check.
It might be.
If it is, let me see if I have any attunements. Oh, if it is, I would not take that.
Yeah, you've got 3 already, don't you? The Shroud, the Vial, and the Wand.
Mm-hmm.
Periaptive proof against poison. That is item rare. No attunement.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Poisons,
take that.
poisons have no effect on you. You're immune to poison and poison damage. Ooh, that's strong.
It is
Especially with
strong.
those one Bozaks or whatever they are.
Yeah.
No, you can
Okay.
rush up and kill them.
Wilvin.
And the fact that Mooncatch likes to try nice looking mushrooms in the woods.
I'll pass.
Wilvin past Benin.
I'll take a scroll of gentle repose, I guess.
And then Scathak.
I'm gonna pass this first one since you didn't put the lance there, so I'm assuming that's what I'm taking on my first pick.
Calvin,
Take the ring.
2 picks. Calvin, what's your next one?
I need more healing potions because I'm down. So I'll take a
Superior
potion
healing?
of.
Scat
Yes,
that.
please.
I'll grab that other potion of
Superior.
superior.
All
Yes,
right.
please.
And then I assume, Benin, you can have all the rest of the scrolls if you got space. Unless anyone else wants
I
one.
have space.
No, good.
Okay. There we go. That's the treasure split. A 9th level next time we
Dang.
play in a week. On the 14th of March. Send me your characters when you get a chance. Update Scathak to be a paladin for the playtest.
Yep.
Pretty much all the same except smites once per round.
Well, yeah, and you can do like the summon steed as an action.
Yeah.
now, which is interesting.
Yeah, you can summon your steed.
And once per free. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. You get a
You know,
little bit
the
more
auras.
spells. You get your oath spells once per day for free.
Yeah, the interesting thing too is I think the limit for smite was removed.
Yeah,
That
that's
whole,
a big mistake.
Yeah, which I don't think is going to make a difference for.
Not for Scathak.
No, yeah,
But
I'll never.
a 17th level
Yeah.
cleric would be a lot better smiter than a 17th level paladin.
Oh.
Or 20th level paladin versus a 17th
Yeah.
level anything plus 3rd level paladin.
Yeah, with that, level 9 smites coming in.
That's
Yeah,
one thing they need to fix for sure.
Yeah, and I said I don't like that they didn't touch aura. To me, that was that's like one of the most complicated things to deal with.
So let me see what you think about this. So I saw the aura on the movie characters they have,
Yeah.
and it gives advantage.
Oh,
That's
kind of cool.
interesting because that way it doesn't stack on with other things.
Well, it doesn't stack with other advantage, which
Right.
is obviously that's
Like Benin getting an advantage in your area, doesn't help him on his concentration checks, which he already has advantage for. Whereas the
that'd be
plus
kinda
3
cool.
bonus would help more. There's a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
time.
interesting.
There's a lot of time that character is going to have advantage. So advantage is like a plus 3, plus 4 bonus. So that's an interesting way of doing it.
It's closer to +5 with advantage.
It
Depending
depends,
on the
right?
Numbers, though. Yeah.
Yeah. If you need a really high number to succeed, advantage is like
Not that
can be up to
useful.
+10. If you need
Yeah,
a
can
20
it?
to succeed, you double your chances of succeeding, which is like having a big huge bonus on a roll.
I guess that makes sense.
It's a +10 bonus on a roll. Whereas if you succeed always anyway, it's a +1 bonus or less.
Oh.
So in the mid ranges, it's like 3 to 4. But the neat thing about it is it would not stack with other advantages, or wouldn't help someone who already had advantage.
right.
My friends, I'm heading to bed.
Okay, good night.
Night.
Night. I will see you in a week.
See y'all in a week.
heading out too.
I'm glad you guys
Night,
persevered.
everybody.
Oh man, that was fun.
It's
though. That was
good.
tight.
It's good
Like,
because too often on these things you feel like you got to follow a pattern. But I was surprised you guys didn't just say, "Well, we'll come from the north then," or "We'll come from the other direction."
Oh,
was that?
I guess I figured.
You're so
you wouldn't
zeroed
gonna
in
let
on
that
what the map
shit
has.
fly.
Yeah, I want to let you.
Oh, it's,
You could have gone just around to the other side and come at it that
Interesting.
way,
I thought maybe if we could fly, you'd let us get. I
Or
don't
you
know.
could
I
fly
didn't think
over.
you'd let us get away
Yeah.
with the other.
or you could have
Oh, that
just
was cool.
ran through it. But then you'd have to fight whatever's in the water and hope the tree ants don't chase you into the water.
Well,
That'd
that's
be
what I was
deadly.
like. Maybe they get waterlogged and they slowly die of their cells exploding.
Right?
Uh,
They're not mangrove tree ants.
that's right.
Not everyone.
Night,
I
Josh.
wonder if we're gonna make it all the way to the end and not use this horn.
I know. It's such an overwhelmingly powerful magic item that you don't
Yeah,
want to
but-
waste it, right?
Exactly. It's
Right.
like once every set.
It's
I'll
like
tell you when we get to the end. When I
Yeah.
see when we get to the big bad fight, I'll pull it out. Promise. All right, gentlemen. I have to be up at the ass crack of dawn. So thank you so
Have a good
much.
one. We'll
This
see
was
you
fun.
Saturday, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
it.